What's up, guys? Today I'm gonna show you how to install mods for Skyrim underneath Linux. I'm using Endeavor OS. I can show you right now my fast fetch. This is it. You can see right here Endeavor OS x86-64. I got also the welcome screen there with the Endeavor OS icon. Anyway, let's get straight to it. So first, install FlatHub. So actually I spelled it on the way. So to set up FlatHub, you need to go to flathub.org, and then you want to click Setup FlatHub, and we're going to use FlatHub in order to install bottles. So look for your Linux distro. You can also install bottle. Maybe like your system has it, but the recommended way. And we go to bottles. Here we go. Oh man. Yeah. So in the bottles webpage, if we click download, it offers us either a snap or the image, but it's not available, or the Flatpak, and it says here it's the recommended way to install it, and you'll see why one bottles. Well, no, I'll explain to you why one bottle. Sorry about that. So if you have Endeavor OS like me, you can install it this way: sudo pacman su on your terminal. That way you can get a system packages updated. You put your root password. Well, if you install Endeavor OS, will probably ask you for like your user password. I'm not gonna do a system update now though. And then you do as Flatpak, and then you install Flatpak. But yes, you can see I already have Flatpak installed, so we're just gonna skip that. And I never did step 2. I did step 1 and 3 because I didn't want Flat repository. I prefer just downloading it. If you don't see your distro here, what you can do is look up what your distribution is based off, and maybe it's best based off Ubuntu or based off Arch. And Endeavor OS is based off Arch, so I can just do this single command here as well. Anyway, once you have Flatpak installed, you want to search out bottles in FlatHub. So once you're in the bottles page, well, you can either click install, or you can press the down arrow and copy this. If you click install, I don't really like doing it this way, because if you click install, you have to download like a file, a Flatpak reference, and then you then tell Flatpak install, and you like put the Flatpak reference. I prefer just doing it this way, where you just have a manual install. You just click the clipboard, so you can copy it to your clipboard. Then you open up your terminal and you click Control Shift F, Control Shift V. That way it is pasted into your terminal, and then you just press enter, and then it'll come out with this menu, which is just the installation menu for bottles, and it will say the permissions will have, yada yada, what it will download: bottles, wine mono, and bottles. And I say yes, to download that. So it'll be installing. It's a quick install. Once you have that done, we also gonna need one more thing, and that's Flatseal. And we're going to use Flatseal in order to give our bottles permission to access our Skyrim prefix. I guess I should explain what we're using bottles first. I'm gonna give it like a quick rundown. So whenever you install a Windows game underneath Linux, first, especially if it's on Steam, first a wine prefix or a proton prefix, depending you use wine or proton, is created. And a prefix, a wine or proton prefix, is just like a sandbox Windows environment. It mimics how a Windows environment is, like the directory, how the libraries are organized, program files x86. In order to emulate a Windows environment. And what we're going to do is we're going to use bottles to install Vortex, which is what we're going to use to install mods. To install Vortex in, so Vortex is inside
our proton prefix. That way Vortex thinks it's in a Windows environment. That way it manually detects and handles installing the games like it would in Windows.
That's what we're using bottles. And Flatseal allows us to easily, with a GUI, a graphical user interface, to give it permission. You don't need it if you know how to use Flatpak. You can just type that command now and it'll give it permission. But I recommend doing it this way to keep it less technical and more easier to see. So install Flatseal. Flatseal will be really helpful in the future. I'm gonna do the same way I install bottles. You do that. I already have it installed though, so it won't give me like the installation screen that you saw from bottles. And once you have that installed, what you want to do is, oh shoot, I forgot to show you one more thing. So once you have those things installed, I should have said this in the beginning, sorry about that. But once you have those things installed, what you want to do is, you want to first, if you haven't already, download Skyrim and you must at least run it once. And I haven't run it once in order to demonstrate this for you. So I downloaded Skyrim. I'm using G Proton 10.4. Right now the current version Proton G, it's 10.7. Holy crap! What the hell? I'm so far behind. Holy shit! I need to update. Anyway, I'm using G Proton 10.4. If you don't know what G Proton is, look it up yourself. I'm not gonna explain it. So let's click play. This is a modern tutorial. I'm not gonna like explain every single detail. It's gonna be way too long. I just want to make this quick, as quickly as I can make it. Even though, let's be honest, I'm kind of running, taking my time a little bit. So what I think it's doing here is it's setting our Proton prefix that I tell you about. So it's installing the Windows library dependency, put in the prefix. That way it's emulating the Windows environment. Okay. Up, there we go. We have it on Ultra. Yep, that's right. Yep, Ultra. All nice. You can have it set to how you want. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. And click play. It's gonna go crazy a bit. It's gonna go a bit crazy. There we go. And there we go. Bethesda Game Studio. I almost call it Bethesda. So so this is important. Make sure, because I have the Skyrim Anniversary Edition. If you have the Special Edition, you just run it once and you can just quit. But since I have the Anniversary Edition, I need to click the download thing. Very important. Very important you do this. You have the Anniversary Edition. The GOG version comes with this pre-installed. You don't even gotta click. You just like run and then press quit, just like the Special Edition. But since the Steam one is not DRM free, has a lot of network features, you really can't do that. I'll skip the next part. That way, it's gonna take a while. Get coffee. I already got my coffee here. Very nice. And just wait it out. I'll see you guys in a bit. Oh, okay. Okay, so it finished talking. Okay. The creation section loaded. Blah blah blah. Click OK. Great. There we go. Now you can just click quit. So now we open up bottles. You can go to your directory here. You can type in bottles. Now show bottles. I have a fossil finder. I think it's called fossil finder. Let me just type it. Fuzzle something. I have fuzzle, so I can just. Sorry, my brain. So I can just do. Press like a keyboard shortcut, then you just open up, you just type it there, and I'm running bottles now. And let's install bottles. Well, not install it, but let's let us do the bottles first time running the thing. So you click continue. I mean, you press the arrows. You click continue. Explains to you in basic details what bottles is. You can read all that, and it's doing the little line thingy. Oh, there we go. Start using bottles. And now we're on bottles. Now, what you want to do first is you want to open up Flatseal. I should have done this before, but I keep messing up. Sorry, guys. I'm getting too hard on myself. You open Flatseal, and you want to. I just want to reset it. So, by default, it's gonna be like this. You want to click bottles. And then on the way scroll down into file system, and you want to give bottles access to your user files. Now I'm gonna explain it for a bit. So the reason why is because I install Steam through my package manager, and Steam, the way it's set up is set up in my home folder, my user folder, and
Bottles does not have access to that. Now it has some limited access to it because you set the permissions before installing it. The permissions it has access to, but it doesn't have full access to like my Steam app stuff, my Proton prefix stuff. So that's so in order to give it proper access and not like manually set it up using like this and like put in the path, like put like a picture path and like maybe we can mess up. We're just gonna give it access to our user files. And
if you have Skyrim installed in a separate in an external storage, you can just look for the path to the storage and just put it here. But since I have Skyrim in my home folder, Steam as well, I'm just gonna give it access to my user file. So there we go. I used to do that. I exit, and then I go back to bottles. It'll be starting up, and then you want to go to the 3 horizontal lines. Click it. Preferences. You want to go down, and in integrations it says Steam Proton prefixes. List and manage Steam Proton prefixes. We want to check that up. Check that up. That's what you want. That's what you want. Close it. You won't see nothing show up. So what you gotta do is you gotta close bottles and open it again, and now bottles will load up. And wow, look at that! Holy moly! Look at that! We got our whole Steam Proton prefixes all listed here. Bottles saw all of them and just say, here you go. These are all your Proton prefixes. And what we were looking for is the underscore Skyrim one, the Skyrim one. And boom. Now what you want to do is you want to download the Vortex executable. So let's do that right now. Vortex mod manager. Here we go. Vortex mod manager. Download the latest version. It will probably ask you to sign in. I'm already signed in. Right here, you see my icon. I'm already signed in, so I don't gotta worry about it. Anyway, you want to download Vortex, and it says right here. This is very important. Additional files required. So you need .NET 6.0 and Windows 10 or above. Now we don't really care about the Windows 10 or above because we're underneath Linux and we're running this in a executable layer. But we do care about this library, the .NET 6.0 Plus library. We need to install that. Now, don't worry, I'll guide you through it. So, back in bottles, in the Steam Proton prefix, you want to go to options and click dependencies. And in here, we're gonna tell bottles to install the .NET 6.0 Plus framework for us inside this Proton prefix, so Vortex is able to see it when we install Vortex and Proton prefix and install and be able to run and install very finely. So we look right here, we scroll down until we see .NET Desktop. Here we go. .NET Desktop 6. Now it says .NET 6.0 Plus. Maybe that means it runs with anything above 6. I will just want 6 because that's what it says. It says 6.0. So I'm just gonna get the minimum version. So you click it, and it'll start to download. If it doesn't download, you click it. You need to click the arrow, then the little download icon, and it should be downloading. So now we just wait for that. Yeah, it should be a quick install. Should only be like, I don't know, like 10 seconds. There you go. I mean, look at that. I didn't even have to cut or anything. So there you go. Once it's installed, just go back and go back here and click OK, download. Do the slow download because I don't have Nexus Premium, so I cannot do the fast download. It's done downloading. Almost done downloading. You can ignore the bottom file. Okay, there we go. We got it installed. It's installed. Now, what you need to do, click Run Executable, and they'll give you like a little warning. Bottles is running in a sandbox, a restricted permission environment. It is to keep you safe. If the program won't run, consider moving. So that's like the permission thing that I told you before. But since my download directory is in my user home folder, I don't gotta worry about it. I just go to so I go to downloads, and you should see Vortex right there. Wherever you put Vortex on, wherever you told it to download it on, I just told it to go to downloads. So make bottles run the executable. So click run, then it'll start running the executable, and then there you go. So you'll see, boom, a normal Windows install. Yep, install it. You see a short path. That's your proton prefix path. See how it look like a Windows path? That's because the prefix is simulating a Windows environment. This is going well. So once it finishes, you can just have this check mark and click finish. But I want to show you something more important as well. Like for example, what happens if you finish installing it and then you have the executable and then well, you exit it, how do you get it to run again? Well, this is how. So what you do is you're gonna click Add Shortcut, and you want to go to, actually first of all, you want to go to you want to click the three dots, go to Browse Files, and right now you're going to look to where you installed Vortex. So Program Files, and you'll see a folder here called Black Tree Gaming Ltd. Click that, click Vortex, and you'll see your Vortex executable here. You want to get this path, copy it, and on Add Shortcut, you want to put the path here on the top, press enter, and you'll see the Vortex.exe there. You add it there, and boom, Vortex is here. We have a shortcut to the executable. Now we can run it underneath bottles inside our Proton prefix for Skyrim. Click the run button, launch in Vortex, and boom, look at that. You can see it right here, running it perfectly. And here we go. This is right here. We got Vortex perfectly running, but it ain't over yet. Now, what I want to do now is manage Skyrim. So put Skyrim Special Edition, since I have Skyrim Anniversary Edition. If you have the Special Edition, you can also click the Special Edition. If you have the normal base Skyrim, you need to click the Skyrim. So once we start managing Skyrim, we're gonna get some errors. Mods can't be deployed. Loose files may not get loaded, and Skyrim script extender is not installed. We'll fix it. So loose files may not be loaded, mods can't be deployed. So let's fix mods can be deployed. Vortex supports different deployments and support blah blah blah. Next, and then Vortex is gonna offer a solution, and you wanna click OK, apply fix into this section in the settings, and you wanna click suggest. Make sure to click suggest, and then Vortex is gonna add a directory to where it will install all the mods you downloaded. Well, all the mods you installed, and this directory is gonna be the user directory, and then Vortex mods. This is the directory is gonna make, the folder is gonna make, and then instead of another directory, another folder with the name of the game. This game being Skyrim Special Edition, and good, that's what we want. Click apply. But it's not over just yet. I also recommend you go to download, the download section, and in here what you want to do is you want to go to mods, copy a whole path here except for the game, and put it here. And at the end, you want to put downloads, and you want to click apply. You don't have to do this, but I prefer you do this. The reason why I prefer you do this is because download is where Nexus Mods is going to put the mod that you downloaded from it, and then Nexus Mods is going to use whatever it downloaded to then install the mods into this path. I prefer to keep them both together. That way, whenever I install Vortex mods, I installed the mods and the download. I just killed 2 birds with 1 stone, so I don't gotta worry about like, oh, I need to find out where the downloads path is. I just delete this folder and I'll delete this one too. So I recommend you do that. If you don't want to do it, if you don't have to do it. If you want to put it like somewhere else, you can 100% do that. But I like doing it this way. Okay, also click fix here. So once you do that, you're basically ready to start downloading mods. So we go to so how do we download mods? Well, you do it like how you would. You go to Nexus mods, you look for your game. So we're gonna put games, all games. We want Skyrim, sorry, we want Skyrim Special Edition. That sounds have the Anniversary Edition. I want Skyrim Special Edition. And oh my god, I need to watch out. I forgot there's some mods here that so I want something like Sky UI. I made my heart skip. And we're just gonna download it as how we download it. So you're going to click Files, Mod Manager Download. Then it'll say, oh, you need Skyrim Script Center 64. Okay. So go to this link, and this is Skyrim Script Center. So select your edition. I have the Anniversary Edition, so I'm gonna download this one. Download that, and then let's set up Skyrim Script Center. So you want to open up. You want to go to just follow me. Go to Steam on Skyrim. Press right click. Go to hover to manage, and then you can even click it. Then hover to browse local files, and open the Skyrim directory for you. Now we want to open the downloads directory. Downloads, and in here or wherever you have the Skyrim Script Center zip that you downloaded. And here we're gonna extract it essentially. Let's use this. We want to extract. Or you can even open it and track out these files. Open it to track out these files into the Skyrim folder. So we want to extract it here. Actually, for better visual clarity, I'm just gonna like do it this way. Want to take up these folders and just drag it here. And there we go. All set. We got the Skyrim Script Center installed in Skyrim. Installed just like that. So now we click downloads. And I don't know if Nexus will handle the links for us. Like maybe it will based on what we saw. But in case it doesn't, I'm gonna do it this way in case it doesn't for you. What you want to do is you want to copy the link. That once you click, you want to copy the link. Go back to Nexus, click download, then click this bar with the icon. Hold on. Sorry about that. First, you want to log in. Make sure you log in. Next is gonna ask you, next is gonna when you click the login icon, that red icon, right there. Once you click it, next is gonna send you to like a link for you to log in, and that way, your account is connected to the app. It's like in Windows. So log in, yeah, just log in, just like normal. Verify you're a human. Log in. And then you want to click authorize, and then click continue. Then it'll send you back to the app, and now now you're ready. It's installed. So again, get the link, come here, come to download, paste it, then click download, and then click continue. Now in here, it might ask you to log in here. To log in again, click that, click it, log in again. So once you're logged in, you should see the slow download option there. Click slow download. I don't have Nexus Premium, so I can hide that download. Wait. Then once you see in the background, click cancel, and she'll just be installing like normal. Perfect. So there we go. We got a Sky UI installed. Now, for the purposes of me more easily be able to test this, I don't want to just play the Skyrim intro and then to testing that way. I'm still gonna install a alternative life mod. Realm of... Okay, here we go. I'm gonna install Realm of Lorcran as well. I'm gonna install this mod. So again, files, mod manager, download, copy that link, paste that link here. In fact, let me actually test if this works. Let's download. Okay, as you can see, it's not working. That link is not working. So what you want to do is you want to copy the link and then manually just paste that link in yourself so Vortex downloads it for you. Slow download. And then there we go. See Realm of Lorcran at the bottom. Wait for it to install. There we go. Alright. Awesome. Now you want to run Skyrim. Now if you come from Windows, you're probably familiar with just clicking this button and then immediately you'll be in Skyrim, playing with your modern mods. Let's see what happened if we do in Linux. So I click it. Oh, look at that! Launches Skyrim. And it crashes. Yep, that's right, it crashes. Don't ever run it this way. Do not run it by clicking here. Maybe in the future it'll be fixed. Maybe in the future it'll like work better like that. It'll work better natively. But right now, every time you click it this way, you're gonna have issues. You want to do it from here, from your Steam. Now you'll be wondering, how can you do it from here? Like if you run this, it's gonna run normal Skyrim and not the script extender. I'm gonna show you how. So again, open up your Skyrim directory, and in here you're going to. So the way Skyrim launches is it calls the Skyrim script launcher.exe, and then from here you click play, and then it calls Skyrim SE.exe. So what you instead want to do is you want to rename the Skyrim launcher to something else. So I'm just gonna put back at the end. That way it doesn't launch. It doesn't launch this, the original one, and we instead are gonna make a copy of the Skyrim script extender executable file and rename it to Skyrim SE launcher.exe. Oh wait, I don't have to have the exe. I already set the end. .exe. And continue. This is gonna be our new Skyrim launcher. So when we click play, it's gonna launch the Skyrim launcher that we copied. That is actually the Skyrim script extender executable. We can skip that. You see when you see the the CMD command prompt window, that means you did something good. And it's running Skyrim, as you can see. No crashes, no issues, perfectly new in the game. So let's click new. You see start new game, creations are currently loaded, no achievements are disabled. This is a good sign. That means your mods are loaded. Click enter, and hopefully we'll be in Realm of Lorcran. There we go. So we go north, and we're gonna name him Sean Skyrim. That's a nice name. Find your place on begin. And do we have Sky UI installed? We do. And just like that, we modded Skyrim. We can even go to the settings. It'll be like normal. Mod configuration setting. You can see Sky UI. Everything works really well. I can go to setting. I like the music. I'm gonna increase it. Display. I like to lower the brightness. I think I don't know why the default brightness is so bright. I think Skyrim looks really good when you have brightness to like this level. Like check this out. Look how much better that looks. It looks a little bit more darker. It looks a bit more nicer. So much better. I don't know why they can't away a little bit. I don't know why they put brightness so high. Yeah, look at that. So much better. And we can even gameplay. Sensitivity. Everything works like normal. Look at that. I'm gonna go to wide run spell. Close on. You can go to wide run. No, it's survival mode. Survival mode is fun, but it's like it's like like at the beginning, survival mode is really cool. It's really fun. It's really immersive. But then after a while, it kind of becomes a chore. You're like, all right, can I just like travel and teleport? Like I don't want to deal with this. So you can talk normally. Sky UI is working. We got our spells. We went. Everything's
Mostly
working perfectly.
Got a problem with that?
How you say to me?
You never should have come here.
Come on, fight me with your fists. Are you ignored? Howard.
That's all you've got?
Oh, I'll show you what I got. Take that. Stamina low. My watch. How about low? There we go. Kick his ass. That's how it's done. Oh shit. I need to become. Come on. I'm gonna become Javar now. Later, suckers. Can't get me on Javar now. I'm Javar. Just sweet Javar. Nothing strong. Nothing strong. I'm Javar.
Got the fleetest steeds in all the sky.
Let's go, Var. I'm Javar. How are
Man
you?
like you needs a war horse, I reckon.
Maybe some other time, buddy.
Rides well.
Alright, I'm getting into it. So yeah, that's how you install Skyrim. That's how you mod Skyrim. Hope you guys enjoy. Hope this helped. To install other mods, it's gonna be the same way. There's like 2 messages playing. Let me just exit. To install mods, it's gonna be the same way. You just do the exact same thing as you did for despawns. Even the ones that have like an installer inside of them will also work as well. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. And have fun modding. Bye guys.